Interior Cabinet Secretary Joseph Nkaisery has empowered county commissioners and regional police commanders to storm political rallies and arrest leaders who spread hate speech. Nkaisery, who was presiding over a security workshop for regional county commanders, says this is the only way to fight hate speech ahead of the 2017 general elections.
You should not fear anybody. Anybody who is inciting Kenyan in your area of jurisdiction, arrest him.
In a tough statement aimed at county commissioners from the 47 counties, down to the village chiefs, Interior Cabinet Secretary Joseph Nkaisery has now empowered county security chiefs to storm political rallies and arrest suspected hate mongers as political campaigns gain momentum 18 months to the 2017 polls.
And this should go to all the politicians, wherever they are. We want Kenyans to be united, to be peaceful, to remain as brothers and sisters. You can ask your vote however you ask your vote, but don't incite Kenya to say kabila hii, si kabila ya mimi, namna hii.
Even politicians who are popular for irrigating their supporters with torrents of free, cheap, illicit liquor during campaigns may also be in trouble should these county security chiefs enforce the CS's directive for continued crackdown on illicit liquor, which Nkaisery says is making a comeback through rogue county administrators, particularly chiefs.
Lori ya ethanol inatoka Tanzania inapita all the way mpaka Nairobi na kuja kuharibu watoto ya Central. Even if your wife or your son or your mother has committed a crime, you arrest her or you arrest him, because that is your job.
But Nkaisery held county commissioners from arid counties over their success in the past year in the fight against cattle rustling. This even as the seemingly overwhelmed CS called for backup from county commissioners of the coastal and northeastern region in the fight against youth radicalization and the ever-growing terrorism threat, which he termed as the top security nightmare this year.
So terrorism will be priority number one for us. Secondly, radicalization. You need to understand in your area of responsibility the radicalization process, the entry point of the youth, how they get radicalized, how now they get used to that, how now they get the ideology, how now they get totally radicalized and then violent extremists.
Interior CS Joseph Nkaisery has in the past received a fair share of criticism for talking tough but seemingly not doing enough to go after the real challenges, particularly on security issues. But should the county security chiefs enforce this latest directive to go after politicians who engage in hate speech, then this might be the end of the road for hate mongers ahead of the 2017 general election. Muremi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.